Welcome back to another video. Long time no see. What we're going to do today is install a rear wiper delete to the ST, but this one's pretty cool. These are made, I think they're about £22, but what I'll show you, they're actually made and colour matched to the car, as you can see. This is in the Spirit Blue, and what a lovely finish that is to it. Really nice. So basically, if we're going to go through exactly step by step how to do this, but if you're not too sure, we've got the manual here, which is supplied with the kit, if my camera will focus. Step 1 to, what's it go up to? Number, oh, what's this? Thank you for your purchase. What's it got up to? Number 24. To be honest, guys, I will briefly go through this to make sure I'm going to do it right, but I've done loads of wiper deletes before on previous cars, so I'm pretty sure it could be straightforward. The only difference is this one, obviously you've got the tape she'll be taking it out and it's going to go from behind outwards, just so it sort of makes it look a bit more flush than just putting a boring rubber bung in it. Right, so we've come out to the car. What we're going to have to do is get all of this off. So we've got crosshead in there, and one, if it's going to focus, just inside where the little handle bit is. And I think that is it, and then it's just a case of pulling it off. Right, I will just warn you all, it's bloody windy out here today, so you might not be able to hear me, but I'll try my best. Literally just removing these screws, this side bit. As you can see, there's one there, this other side. Oh fuck, I dropped it. Right, so I'm taking this one out. It's in here. Hopefully it doesn't drop like that. I'm guessing what we'll do is just pull that one off, put that down there, pull that one off, put this one down there, and then just yank this in it. Oh, it sounds awful, doesn't it? Voila! Hey presto, it's off. Happy days. Right, so obviously you can see this is your rear wiper motor, which we're going to be getting rid of because obviously you're not going to need that. So what we've done is disconnected this grey clip that went into there, just pulls out. I guess we have to disconnect this or something. Well, maybe not, we'll leave it aside for a sec, but before we disconnect this we need to take the actual wiper off. So then you'll see, you need to take the wiper off first, then the motor, so that it all comes out. Right, so what we need to do, we need to lift our flap. So basically, with a little bit of force, you pull the flap back. A 13, I'll whack that on, and we're just going to take this off. Simple as that. Don't take that from me. Whack that off. And then, with a bit of force, this should just pull off. Boom, just like that, and there goes your rear wiper. Cool. So then what we can do, we can open this back up and we can work at trying to get this motor off now. So that is what we're going to be focusing on now. We're off, we've got another 8. And what we're going to do is undo this one, and if I can find it, where is it? This one at the back, and then hopefully this motor should just drop out. Right, so my advice is make sure you hold this before you take the final bolt out, because last thing you want is it falling out and smashing anything. So what we're going to do is give it a bit of a wiggle, he says. Right, bit of advice, don't listen to me, because you know, what do I know? Put this nut on after, because it won't come out otherwise, and it literally just drops straight out. So what you could do is put this nut on, and then undo them, then take it off like we just did. Just just like a bit of different bit of advice. So now let's investigate and see what we need to do next. Right, so in here you've got a rubber grommet that needs to be removed. So we're going to somehow try and get our fat fingers in and try and pull it out. You're not going to need to reuse this, so if you do damage it, don't cry too much. what I noticed was easier is if you push this bung out instead of trying to pull it down. Just 'cause it's come out, it's knackered anyway, but we're going to need to reuse that so we can throw it away. Right, so the next bit that we've got to do, we need to get this off. So lift the boot back up. As you can see, in these gaps here we've got 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What we're going to use is our 13mm. We're going to bang them bad boys out. It's not even 13, you can. So after Mr. Comedian behind the camera telling me that it was a 13, he thought it'd be really funny. It's actually a 10. Little twat, making me look like a right idiot. Just make sure you don't smash your fucking glass. Jesus Christ, 'cause if you do that then you're just stupid, really. So I'm going to undo all 6 and then I'll show you what to do. Just give it a bit of a pull, it comes out. Obviously bear in mind you have got all your wiring for your number plate lights, etc. So what we're going to do, we don't really need to disconnect that, we just can clean behind all this and then fit the new bit to here. Job's a good one. Right, so what we're going to do is remove this 3M tape, just like so, just like so. Right, what we've done, as you can see, we've cleaned all around here and on here, so this is where it's going to stick. So you can see it is literally made to fit. So we have our wiper delete. So now all we need to do is reverse exactly what we've done, put everything back together, and yeah, job's done. Nice, simple, quick, easy mod, and I'll tell you what, looks banging. What do you think, Seb? You like it?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, Mr. Nodding Dog behind the camera. Editing this video from today's wiper delete, and I realised that we didn't do an outro. So we got to the point where we fitted the install and we're basically reversing exactly what we did. So obviously you put the panel back on, you put the bolts in, you just reverse, everything just all clips back in, put the 3 screws in. It's really easy to do. It took me probably a bit longer because I was filming, but I could probably do it in about 10 minutes. It was really simple, and I'll tell you what, it looks absolutely amazing. Due to the weather today, it's been really bad. It's been really windy, so I've tried my best in this video to sort of cut down as much wind as I can to not to lose too much information about how to do it. But there is some sections that I've cut out because you couldn't hear anything because it was just pure wind, which is really annoying. So what I'm going to do, insert here, is a picture of the finished product so you can see exactly what it looks like. And I'll tell you what, I am over the moon. It is amazing. I'm really happy that I got it. And yeah, thank you to one of my viewers. That's all I'm going to say. So without further ado, guys, thank you again for all the support on the channel. Sorry I haven't been regular uploads, I've just been so busy with working and everything else. But I have got quite a few mods that I've got planned for the car, so we'll see how they go, and hopefully we'll get some videos along the way, because we have got a few parts to be installing, which, to be honest, should make the car look that little bit different. So without further ado, guys, make sure you all stay safe, take care, and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers, guys.